Alright guys, we are back for another Preparing for Dokkan Battlefield. One day, I will finally be ready for this mode. One day. At this point, it's just like a series I'm doing rather than me legitimately preparing for Dokkan Battlefield because, I mean, you guys might be able to guess, but like I would say I'm pretty well prepared if the mode were to suddenly drop tomorrow, for example. But we're going to be doing some awakening of some units. Basically, all the units are from Dragon Ball Super, so, you know, and they all fit into, like, the Revived Warrior category, or they also fit into the, Godly Dimension category. What's funny is the last Preparing for Dokkan Battlefield I did, all those Vegetas, and, like, none of them fit whatsoever into any categories yet. That's because they haven't done, like, a pure-blooded Saiyan category, which I know a lot of people will be like, oh my god, it's so OP, but it's like, would it really be that much more OP than, like, the damn mixed-blooded Saiyan category or something? I guess, because, well, yeah, because, I mean, if you would have all the Vegetos, all the Gogetas, and then LR Broly, LR Majin Vegeta. You know, would they include Goku Black in there? Probably. Like, yeah, that could be pretty disgusting now that I think about it. But anyway, so the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, he awakens obviously with medals from the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta boss event. This is determined to evolve Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta, or obviously Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. His leader skill is all types attack and defense 30%. His super attack is the Big Bang attack, which does supreme damage to enemy. And his passive skill, next level of Saiyan power, attack and defense plus 80% when performing a super attack. That makes this guy very good because not only will he hit relatively hard, but he'll also be able to tank on a good level. I mean, 80% is not bad. Basically, as long as this guy is in the second or third slot, he's always going to get that defense because the enemy is never going to attack before him, so he'll be a very capable tank. This guy's just flat out good. He is, I mean, if we were to do, I do kind of think, like, ranking units by, like, tiers in this game does kind of work. So, like, let's say we would do the, you know, Super AGL tier list. And then let's just say there's, like, I don't know, 3 different tiers of cards where it's like, you know, the best cards you want to use. You know, if you don't have any of the best cards, you go to this middle tier, and then the bottom tier would be like, no, don't fucking touch that. Like, this guy would definitely be a top tier AGL option. One reason is his links. Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Super God Combat, Resurrection F, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Prodigies. This guy has a lot of attack links, especially when you link him up with the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. This is one of the reasons why people hype up, you know, the OG Super Saiyan Blue Goku so much over the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, is because the partnership these two form, all those attack links are able to hit really viciously. But I always do really like the extra key links that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken gives, but I would still run this guy regardless. Will I put this guy on my Mono AGL team right now? Probably not, only because he's Super Attack 1, and there still are other units I would rather give Elder Kais to, but this guy is a good option for, like, Super Battle Road. Like, that's kind of the new prism we have to look at a lot of these units in, is like, you know, how viable are they for Super Battle Road? Are they a unit that could help us for Super Battle Road? Like, I think that'll give relevance to maybe some units that maybe we wouldn't have thought as highly of. This guy, you know, definitely that 80% defense will help out a lot in that mode, so I really like this guy. But one thing is, again, I'm not as big a fan of filling the team with hard hitters as other people are. The support units, now that we're in the category era, you know, Global has their categories now, thank God. So now you guys can see, like, we're in the category era where, you know, leader skills are like 150%, 130%, 170%. So huge numbers, and supports just become even more broken. Last thing, this Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, of course, has the Godly Dimension category, the Ultra Instinct Goku category team. We just got some news that Ultra Instinct Goku might be coming back soon in Dragon Ball Super, so that could be very hype. I wonder if this video will go up before Ultra Instinct Goku is back in Dragon Ball Super. Probably? Maybe? But we might get that awakening sooner rather than later, which is very exciting. For Ultra Instinct Goku, of course. And when I say that, I'm talking about this beast right here. Ayy! But anyway, let's move on to the next unit. We have Super Saiyan God Goku. Very excited I finally managed to pull this guy. He awakens with medals from the Battle of God story event. These are Beerus medals from the Battle of God story event, not actually the Beerus, like, boss battle medals, but just, you know, medals from the story event. That's why this guy has Rebirth rather than Fierce Battle. Alright, so let's head all the way down here, and let's take a look at this. I love how there's so much stuff in my box that you hit the bottom and it doesn't even take you all the way down there. So, this guy, Accelerated Battle Super Saiyan God Goku. Of course, one reason I was so excited to pull him is I had never pulled this guy. I don't have him on Global, I don't have him on JP. So again, some of these units, like this guy, LR Majin Vegeta, like, I'm like 10,000 stones deep without pulling some of these units. Like Tech Vegito? Like, dog, I'm like, 10,000 stones, I haven't gotten Tech Vegito yet. Like, I'd really appreciate getting some of these units. So I was pretty hyped, actually, pulling this Super Saiyan God Goku. Now, his leader skill is Intelligence and XDR types Ki plus 2, attack and defense 50%, so that's nothing. Super attack is the Limit Breaker Kamehameha, which does supreme damage to enemy and lowers defense. Passive skill is What Lies Beyond Godhood. Attack and defense 80% when HP is 30% or above. So same thing, right? This guy is pretty solid because, again, if you have him in that second or third slot, he's always going to get that defensive buff. Now, I would say, okay, so let's look at his links real quick, too. His links are Godly Power, Shocking Speed, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, the Saiyan Lineage, and Shattering the Limit. Now, the one thing about this guy is he does have Shocking Speed, so that'll allow him to link up with LR Gohan. He does also have Over in a Flash that will allow him to link up with Intelligence Gogeta. Plus, giving himself attack and defense 80%. He'll be able to tank a little bit. When you factor in the fact that when Intelligence Gogeta supers, he lowers enemies' attack by 15%. And, like, this guy, like, yeah, see, this is the thing, like, when I think about the other top-tier units of Super Intelligence, this guy fits really well, and in my opinion, makes him better. This guy is definitely a top-tier option you can toss into the team for Super Intelligence. I would almost say, like, on a mode like Super Battle Road, I would probably run this guy over something like Rage Trunks. Now, I know a lot of people will say, like, oh yeah, but he is an orb changer for LR Gohan, which is true, but I mean, he's not the good type of orb changer. I mean, I guess at that point, you might as well run Rage Trunks over the Super Saiyan Goku, right? I don't know. Well, I'll look more deeply into it, but I do actually really like that attack and defense 80%. That's pretty good. Actually, no, wait. I mentioned that if he's in the second or third slot, he'll tank. But the Super Saiyan God Vegeta, well, the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, he got the defensive buff when he supers, so it activates on his attack. Whereas this Super Saiyan God Goku, it's an HP restriction, so it'll activate at the start of turn. So as long as your health is above 30%, if you've got him in that first slot, he will be able to tank as well. I like this unit. All the Super Saiyan God Gokus are good because their link sets are fantastic. Helps him out so much. Last thing, of course, his 12 key multiplier is 140%. Alright, that's fine. He does have the Godly Dimension or God category as well. Hopefully, that category definitely needs a buff. I mean, people were so excited, like, yeah, Rose Goku Black, Vegito Blue and stuff. And it's like, yeah, but a lot of those units are very old, especially on JP. Like, we need some new units to fill in that category, and I do think we'll get some pretty soon. Next unit we will go ahead and awaken is this guy right here, AGL Golden Frieza. This unit is so damn good. I am really a huge fan of this unit, especially now. Super Battle Road, I think Extreme AGL will actually fare a lot better in Super Battle Road than a lot of other teams will. At the very least, the extreme side of things, right? Extreme Tech, I don't know if you could do it with Extreme Tech yet. They need another unit. Extreme Int, it can be done because of the way Kid Buu and Buhan heal. That might help you get through that mode, and Bojack is able to tank quite a bit. But like, you know, Extreme SCR with LR Broly and stuff. Like a lot of these extreme teams, they need like a couple more units before they're ready to beat Super Battle Road. Obviously, if you have a team full of 100%, you're good. But in Super Battle Road, one unit is not good enough to carry you through the whole mode. So like LR Goku Black, right? I routinely will say, you know, Extreme Tech is better than Extreme Int based solely on LR Goku Black. But in Super Battle Road, just LR Goku Black alone can't save you. You need the whole team to be strong. So they need to release a lot more units for a lot of these different extreme teams to be more viable for getting through Super Battle Road. Obviously, people are going to be able to beat it with a lot of the hero teams because, you know, the majority of the cards they release are hero units. But that's why I think Extreme AGL is better suited. It's because they have more tanks, including this Frieza right here. Proof of Resurrection, Golden Frieza. Leader skill is AGL type, attack 33% per AGL key sphere obtained, so he is the AGL nuking leader. I hate nuking, it's deader than dead. Super attack is the Golden Death Ball, which does supreme damage to enemy. One thing I really like about this Frieza, this Golden Frieza, is he's the only fucking Golden Frieza that doesn't have the Earthbreaker as a super attack. Bandai got so damn lazy with that. Even when they released the Tech Golden Frieza, which, you know, was not that long ago. I mean, he was released during the 70% God Lead era, for Christ's sake. And he still had the Earthbreaker. Like, all of these units, all Earthbreaker. AGL Golden Frieza does get the Golden Death Ball, which is nice because it's at least something different. Now, his passive skill is why he really shines. His passive skill is Rampant Malice, which is defense, damage received minus 90% when HP is 50% or above. So this guy basically is not going to take damage as long as your HP is 50% or above. And one reason I think this guy is so damn good, especially for Super Battle Road, is because, you know, you're probably going to have two Super Android 17s in there who reduces damage by 40%. Then you got this Golden Frieza as well, who reduces damage by 90%. And you could basically slowly chip damage away Super Battle Road because you're not going to be taking much damage. And then if you have some hard hitters, you know, Rose Goku Black, LR Majin Vegeta to really dish the pain out and then let Golden Frieza and Super 17s kind of carry you defensively, I do think Extreme AGL has a pretty good shot at taking down Super Battle Road. And, you know, defensive units now are getting a little more relevance. I noticed in particular the Physical Vegito boss fight. Like, Physical Vegito was hitting, like, insanely hard to where I was running it with my 90% LR Goku Black team, and I was kind of thinking, like, oh boy, like, I actually wish I'd ran Super Saiyan 3 Broly here to get that extra 30% because, you know, Vegito's hitting so damn hard. So I could see a case where defensive units will be a little more important moving forward. Now, his link skills are Prodigies, Universe's Most Malevolent, Revival, Super God Combat, Resurrection F, Strongest Clan in Space, and Fierce Battle. So, of course, his links are horrible for Extreme AGL. Absolute trash. At least he does have Fierce Battle. But the way his passive works, he's just a defensive unit anyway, so you can get away with it. But still, oof, not a fan of those links. Yikes. That is a yikes. And then the last thing, of course, he does have the revived warrior category, as like all Golden Friezas do. Alright, so one more unit we're going to go ahead and awaken. This is going to be another one of these just normal type units. One of these normal Frieza type units, I should say. This is actually the third stage of Frieza from the Namek Saga, of course. I finally got him to SA10. So it is time to awaken this bad boy. And of course, like all of these fodder level Frieza cards, they all Dokkan awaken into a Golden Frieza. And the pinnacle of evil Golden Frieza, I should point out. I really wish if they were going to do this, they could have given some of these Golden Friezas different art. Like, they all have the same fucking art. Like, I have, what, like 5 of this guy now in my box? Like, I've got 2 of SDR. I have 1 intelligence one. I got a tech one now. It's like, geesh, Bandai. This was back. They used to be so lazy with so much stuff. With all these Golden Frieza super attacks and everything. Goodness. Alright, so here he is. Oh, interesting. He has more attack than all the TURs. That's funny. Alright, so this is the pinnacle of evil Golden Frieza, of course. Leader skill is Tech and SDR type attack 25%. His super attack is the Earthbreaker, which does extreme damage to enemy. There it is, the fucking Earthbreaker. Every Golden Frieza has it. His passive skill is Stunning Speed, which is Tech and SDR type key +2. Which, I mean, at least he could do something, right? Because he's not even a free-to-play option. You can't use this guy for, like, LR Frieza or LR Goku, which is a shame. So there's only one reason I did this. You guys are probably aware of it. I'll talk about it in 1 second. His links are Prodigies, Universe's Most Malevolent, Revival, Super God Combat, Resurrection F. Terrible. This guy's really bad in a bunch of different ways. Holy shit, his 12 key multiplier is 145%. Damn, that's high. Wow, okay. Alright, Frieza. And then, of course, he does also have the revived warrior category, again, as all Golden Friezas do. But the main reason I did this, and the reason I have all these Friezas, as a lot of you will know, is to remove him from the Dokkan Awakening tab. So now, when I scroll down, that Frieza is no longer at the top of the list. He is now at the bottom of the list, which is incredibly, incredibly helpful. When, like, you know, oh, shizzle, LR Garlic Jr. just came out. How do we awaken him to LR? And then, you know, we scroll down and boom, there we go. Now, when I'm scrolling through the list, there's way less units for me to scroll through. One reason I've done that, kept all those kind of fodder level guys. But regardless, y'all, that will do it for today. Thank you for watching, and adios.